Hey guys, these two batteries look identical, but one of them is a scam. This one has no information about the capacity, which already sounds suspicious. And this one, in 2500 milliamp hours, but it costs way more. So, which one is actually real? Let's find out. So today, I'm comparing a cheap 18650 battery with a more expensive one. To keep this test fair and consistent, I'm using a few basic tools. First, a multimeter to check the voltage. Second, an internal resistance meter. This tells how much resistance is inside the battery. Lower resistance usually means better performance and more stable power under load. And finally, yes, a load tester to simulate real usage and see how the voltage drops over time. Alright, let's see how they perform. Let's take a quick look. At first glance, these two batteries look pretty similar. Same 18650 size. They are flat top. The labels are different. One has no label, the other one claims 2.5 amp hours, equivalent to 2500 milliamp hours. Now, let's check the weight. And this is where it gets interesting. The one that claims nothing is actually much lighter. It only weighs about 30 grams, while the other one comes in at 45 grams. And honestly, that was already an alarming sign. I have a feeling that these cheap batteries won't meet our expectations. Alright, let's start with voltage. The cheap battery, even when fully charged, doesn't hold its voltage very well. It slowly drops and then zeroes around 4.16 volts. Now the other battery, when fully charged at 4.2 volts, it stays much more stable, holding around 4.18 to 4.19 volts. So that's voltage. Now let's check internal resistance. I'm using a battery internal resistance meter for this. In general, lower resistance is better. It means the battery can deliver power more efficiently and stay more stable under load. This one comes in at about 171 milliohms, while the other one is around 19 milliohms. And that difference is actually pretty significant. Next step, let's move on to the load test. I'm using the same setup as usual to simulate real usage. First, the cheap battery. Voltage looks stable at the start. I'm going to set the load to 2 amps with a cutoff voltage at 3 volts. Let's begin. Hey, now watch the meter closely. Yeah, this is not good. The voltage drops really fast, and it's not stable at all. It quickly falls to 3 volts and shuts off. And the total capacity we got is only about 75 milliamp hours. That's really bad. What are we supposed to do with this? Now, let's try the other battery. Same setup, 2 amps, cut off at 3 volts. Let's go. This time, look at the screen. The voltage is much more stable. It drops slowly and stays consistent. You can see the tester counting up. The capacity is increasing steadily. And the final result is 2300 milliamperes. That's actually really good. So yeah, these two batteries might look similar, but the difference is huge. The cheap one, it can't hold voltage. It drops quickly under load. And the capacity is nowhere near what it claims. And on top of that, it has much higher internal resistance, which means it struggles to deliver power and becomes unstable when you actually use it. The other battery holds voltage much better, stays stable under load, and has lower internal resistance, so it can deliver power more efficiently and perform the way it's supposed to. So at the end of the day, you really do get what you pay for, and the label got no information. Yeah, that's not real. Hey, if you want to see more videos, please subscribe for more.